I should have offered to do that.
Well, why didn't you?
I'm enjoying the view. Here, you. Come here. You're vibrating.
I'm sorry.
Hey, who's there? Hey, bud. Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good to see you.
Hello, Felicia.
Hi.
Trouble?
It's just a wrong number.
Can't avoid me forever, Felicia. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to admit the truth. Now, I know that you're worried about Mac, but he'll understand. When two people are meant to be together, you can't keep them apart.
Who are you talking to?
I'm gonna bring this stuff downstairs.
Excuse me.
What can I do for you?
While I was at a loose end, I thought I'd take the opportunity to drop by and see how you're doing.
You're not going into the office?
I'm consulting on a special project, which means I'm in the field.
Oh, I hate that phrase.
What, in the field?
Well, wouldn't it just be a lot simpler to say that you're not going in today?
Oh, I'm working at ELQ, and there's nothing simple about that. Don't misunderstand me. I'm very grateful for the job. But ELQ has its own complications. Chief amongst them being Tracy Quartermain.
Voicemail again.
A message and I'll return your call as soon as possible.
Duke, this is Tracy Quartermain leaving yet another message. It is urgent that I speak with you. It's about my relish.
Hey, how long you been awake?
I kind of never went to sleep.
You been up all night?
Yeah. Do you know that there are hundreds of different kinds of relish? And don't even get me started on chutney. I can't even believe all of the possible ingredients that could go into relish.
Hey, welcome to Relish Central.
Star, I would have been here sooner, but I wanted to stop by and see how Elizabeth was doing, check on Steve's condition.
How's Steve doing?
She says he's doing pretty well. I mean, given the fact that his mother almost killed him last night.
You couldn't pay me to work for ELQ.
Well, nobody else was beating down my door, and it seemed like a good idea at the time.
You will make it work.
I hope so. But you know, I always associated the Quartermains with darling Lila. It never crossed my mind to think about deadly Tracy.
I feel kind of sorry for Tracy. She's worked her tail off to make ELQ a success. And how does she get paid for it? AJ just takes it away from her again.
Well, there was a rather prominent article about Tracy and ELQ getting in trouble with the SEC.
It isn't the first time that a Quartermain has engaged in something shady.
You've got a point.
Anyway, Tracy can be very abrasive, but I think that she's had to be in order to keep her place in the family.
So you approve of her tactics?
I just think she deserves a little bit more than what she gets.
Oh, don't worry. I have no intention of crossing her. Although, I think I may already have.
Uh-oh, what have you done?
I borrowed something from her, and I think she may want it back.
Been up all night researching relish?
I have a list of ingredients. I just need a lab to test them.
Well, what about PCU? You're taking your classes there, right?
I could get permission, but it wouldn't be secure.
Yeah, we can't do the research at an EOQ facility.
No. Tracy'd find out.
So I'm kind of stuck.
You know what? Don't worry. I think I know the perfect lab to use.
In the meantime, I just need to figure out the best way to navigate around this lab despite my limitations.
Well, if there's anything I can do to be of assistance,
I know how much you want to help, and I appreciate it. But this is why I came in a day early, to get reacclimated, because I want to be able to handle my job on my own.
Excuse me for just 1 second.
Yeah, I just have to check calibrations.
'Tis I, Damien Spinelli.
Hi, it's me, Tracy Quartermain. I was wondering if you could come over to my house. I need to speak with you.
In a professional capacity?
As opposed to what? I don't want to socialize with you. I want to hire you.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of something that takes precedence.
It pays very well. I'll give you double your day rate, plus overtime, and a substantial bonus for speedy results.
I will be right there. I'm sorry. I have a potential client that I...
Great. Don't even worry. I have so much to keep me busy.
Okay, all right.
You borrowed something from Tracy? Oh, no, don't tell me. I have enough on my mind without getting pulled into the latest round of Quartermania.
Yeah, your sunny smile has a cloud over it. Has that anything to do with that wrong number?
It was Frisco.
Oh. I'd heard he's back in town. I haven't had the chance to reconnect.
Oh, yes, that would be a good idea. Reconnect. Take his time. Keep him busy. In fact, since you have the day off, maybe you could take a trip to Manhattan with him. You could hit a few bars. You could take in a show.
I sense you have mixed emotions about Frisco being here.
He's Maxie's father, and he has every right to reach out to her.
Are you concerned about Maxie?
Absolutely. But the truth is, I'm avoiding Frisco. And I'm avoiding telling Mac about Frisco. Because Frisco wants me back.
Just a project I'm working on that has been a priority and recently become a bit urgent. How are you, sweetheart? You feel all right?
Yeah, I feel fine. I'm actually here on some business of my own. I used to take pride in all the details, making sure the event came out smoothly. You know, it's really nice to be needed for something again. Besides being a baby incubator, I mean.
Listen, I'm glad that you're keeping busy, but don't push it too much.
This isn't my first quickie wedding, trust me. Although, it is my first in ICU.
You had any more run-ins with this Dr. Westburn?
Not a peep since you told her to stay away from me.
Well, let me know if you do.
I still feel really guilty about that horrible trick she had me play on Sabrina. Making her think she killed one of her patients by giving him the wrong medication. I mean, let's face it, Dr. Westbourne is despicable. There's no guarantee she's gonna keep her mouth shut that this baby is mine and Spinelli's.
Can I help you with something?
What happened?
Hi.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, no, you're no bother at all. I actually haven't even officially started back at work yet.
I don't know if you remember me.
Of course, yeah. Michael, you're my savior.
Oh, thanks. No, that's not really what...
Yeah, you were the one who found me after I was struck by Mrs. Falconeri's car, and I haven't even had a chance to say thank you for saving my life.
Well, you're giving me a little too much credit, okay? I was there, but so was Star.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you're doing better.
Thank you. Thank you both so much. Sorry, have we met?
This is my father, AJ Quartermain. AJ, this is Ellie Trout.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you.
Your father. I thought your father was Sonny Corinthos. I was at his wedding, or his almost wedding, I guess, and I saw you there, so...
Yeah, I have two fathers. I'm pretty lucky.
This lab is pretty state-of-the-art.
Yeah, it is. I am so thrilled to be back. But I've been really out of the loop, so if you guys need test results, you're gonna have to talk to Kim.
Oh, no, we don't need results, but we do need to have some tests performed.
On this.
Max?
Don't mind. My daughter and I are having a private conversation.
Wait, did you just say your daughter?
Oh, that's great. I can introduce the two of you. Spinelli, this is my dad. Dad. Spinelli.
The famed Frisco Jones. I'm sorry, do you prefer Andrew?
I prefer Mr. Jones.
Oh, well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Jones.
I'm not sure I can say the same. Is this the guy that broke your heart?
Dad.
Is there something wrong with a father protecting his daughter?
I'm sorry, given your many years of absence, it does seem a tad hypocritical to all of a sudden be playing the concerned patriarch of this late date.
Have you been thrown through a wall recently?
Dad, it's really okay. Spinelli and I have made our choices, and we're very content with the way things are. It's harmonious, so just breathe.
Well, I wouldn't want to disturb the harmony.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have some important work to do.
Don't let us keep you.
Maxie, it is a pleasure to see you looking so well.
Thanks, Spinelli.
That's the father of my grandchild?
I should have never sent that message. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. Maxie's pregnant, and I just thought Frisco should know about it. But it never occurred to me that he would actually show up.
What, not even to see his daughter?
Frisco's children have never been his priority. Not even in the top 10. Supporting Maxie is just an excuse to come back. He's here to win me back.
Well, I only recently found out that you two had been estranged.
Oh, Duke, it's more than estranged. We're over. We've been over for years. I'm committed to Mac. And Frisco just won't accept that. He says that I'm wasting my time, and there's just no comparison to the relationship that I have with Mac to what I had with Frisco.
Well, is Frisco wrong? Does it compare?
You want me to test this? For what, salmonella?
Look, we just want to find out what it's made of.
Pickles?
You see the secret ingredients? While they're secret and the only person who knows the recipe, she passed away.
And I've been trying to do so by breaking down the finished product into its
And
concentrated
reverse
parts.
engineering it.
Exactly. See, I'm a science nerd.
Do you really think this reverse engineering will work?
Yeah, it should, in theory. Unfortunately, this lab is for hospital use only.
My family practically built this hospital.
And I'm sure the board is extremely grateful, but they're not about to let a civilian putter around. I mean, the liability issues alone.
What if I puttered around with you?
Yeah, Star could be your assistant.
Technically, I'm not allowed to give permission for that.
Look, we really, really need your help, Ellie.
My family's legacy depends on this.
Why not?
It is about time you got here.
You mentioned a substantial bonus?
Yes, if you can do the job quickly, I'm missing something of vital importance.
Hey, the item in question.
A jar of relish?
Have you checked the crisper? I often find when my fridge gets overcrowded,
It's not in the refrigerator because my thieving nephew stole it.
Right. You know, it might be more cost-effective just to purchase another jar.
It is a one-of-a-kind jar of relish. It is my intellectual property, a legacy from my mother and father. AJ absconded with it as an act of corporate espionage.
I'm unclear as to how the theft of a gift of food from your departed parents could be
That
construed.
relish is the future of ELQ. I want you to find AJ and abscond it back.
I'm afraid I can't be of assistance.
Oh, I guess you don't need the money.
No, it's true. My cash flow has slowed to a trickle. In fact, I'm in danger of losing the lease on my office. But I'm a private investigator, not a thief. I don't burgle or purloin.
Oh, a PI with morals. No wonder you're broke.
I suggest you call the police.
And what am I going to do? Report a stolen jar of relish? They're never going to take me seriously. That is why I called Duke Lavery. That is a scoundrel you can count on.
So I wasn't your first choice as a covert operative?
Lucky for you, Duke Lavery did not return my phone calls. I guess he's happy collecting unemployment.
Duke's not unemployed. In fact, he works for you.
I realize that it's different, but I understand what it's like to want to be reunited with the woman that you love after being separated for many years.
You never made the choice to leave Anna, like Frisco made the choice to leave me and our daughters. Turned out that he didn't want a family. His commitment was to his job, and that's his choice. Some marriages just don't work out.
I have very fond memories of you and Frisco. Although I do remember you always seemed to be star-crossed.
Well, you see, that's the way he seems to be now. He's sort of stuck in the past. It's like it never changes with him. It's all one big adventure to him. And for me, I'm just not that woman anymore.
You moved on.
Well, I tried to make it work at my family's expense. I left Maxie and Georgie with Mac while I ran after Frisco. Georgie's gone now, and there's nothing that I can do to make up for the time that I've lost with her. But I'm trying with Maxie. And she wouldn't even let me do that if it wasn't for Mac supporting me and forgiving me. Mac took me back.
I guess that's it then. You gotta tell Frisco in no uncertain terms that it is over. Unless it isn't.
Vinny cleared your little nurse, so leave me alone.
I will when I'm satisfied that you won't open your mouth about the baby that's growing inside of my daughter.
No one will know that Maxie is carrying her own child by Damien Spinelli. You have my word.
Your word?
What other assurance do you want?
I'll get back to you on that.
Frisco and I have a history, and we have memories. But you know, you can't have a relationship with someone who's always running off or someone who's always dodging bullets.
Yeah, I can certainly see where that would be problematic.
But Frisco's important to me.
More important than Mac. You can't avoid this confrontation too much longer. You gotta make your mind up about your feelings before Frisco forces you to.
Duke Lavery. Well, you are looking good, my friend.
You don't look so bad yourself. How are you, you unrepentant adventurer?
Well, here we are after all these years. Like nothing's changed.
Slavery does not work for me.
I beg to differ. The FOS were quite specific.
The FOS?
Friends of Spinelli. They were all at Twitter when one of their number, an employee of ELQ's IT department, posted the fact that she had just processed the Dashing Duke's ID card.
AJ, that weasel! He hired him and then sent him over here to steal my relish. And I took pity on the man. I believed his lies about Anna and Luke. No wonder he's avoiding my calls. He thinks I'm onto him.
Aren't you?
Yes. Thank you. You are not entirely useless.
Oh.
AJ has the relish.
So what are you going to do about it?
Looks like quite the reunion.
Well, unfortunately, I have to leave.
No, I mean, you just got here. Don't you want to get caught up?
Well, some other time. I'm afraid this is one confrontation that I cannot put off 1 minute longer.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
Brings you by, Frisco.
Felicia.
This is for Felicia. You found her.
What is it, Frisco?
I called you earlier and you didn't answer. Did you get my message?
Ah, using the front door for a change.
Well, anything for you, Tracy.
I'm so glad to hear you say that because I've been thinking about your visit here last night.
Yes. Well, you said something about ketchup.
No. Relish.
Well, I'm a Marmite man myself.
Yes, well, this was a very special jar of relish, and it's gone missing. And, in fact, the last time I saw it was right before you arrived.
Well, far be it from me to cast any stones, but you think it's maybe possible that Alice may have had an accident?
No, she passed a lie detector test. In fact, I've ruled out all of the suspects except one.
Oh, well, about that,
My nephew, AJ.
AJ?
Yes. He has made no secret of his relish envy, and I believe that he used his familiarity with the premises to filch the key and steal the relish. And who better to steal it back for me than a man who just last night exhibited a perfectly larcenous skill set?
Thank you. I think. But, I mean, to steal relish,
It pays very well. So, I would like you to come work for me. Unless, of course, you've found more profitable employment?
It's gonna work. Star and Ellie are gonna find the recipe.
You know, for once I wasn't thinking about relish or ELQ or even sticking it to Tracy.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
I was thinking to myself how much smarter you are than me because you found a smart and beautiful girl like Star.
Well, maybe it's your turn to find somebody who's smart and beautiful.
Beautiful? Yes, very.
Thank you. I guess it's an upgrade over my scrubs, right?
Why are you so dressed up?
My brother and Olivia are eloping in the ICU right now. Maxie has put together a ceremony, and she drafted me to be the maid of honor and the best person.
Well, they got that last part right.
I'm gonna go get some coffee.
Okay.
I should go.
Do you want to do something sometime?
You mean like a date?
Yeah, definitely, like a date.
Yes, I would like that.
Really?
Really?
Good. Great.
Okay. I really should go now. I don't want to keep them waiting.
I'll call you.
I'm looking forward to it. Okay.
You can come out now. You heard?
Yeah, every word. You bought it?
Yeah. Duke is probably reporting to AJ even as we speak. I can just see them gloating. Fine, let them. The more confident they are, the easier it's going to be for you to upend them.
Me?
Oh. Does your moral code preclude spying?
Oh, no. Spying falls within the context of private investigation. And in fact, my powers of observation are unmatched.
Glad to hear it. AJ may have won the battle, but he's not going to win the war with one jar of relish. He's going to need to extract the recipe. And when he does, Spinelli will be there to get it.
Hey. I caught a glimpse of Elizabeth as she was heading off. She was definitely checking you out.
Hey, so what happened?
Not good, I'm afraid. Tracy believes that you pinched her relish, and she's hired me to pinch it back. And I don't think I'm going to be very successful.
Oh, this day just keeps getting better and better. Because once Ellie and Star crack the code, it's going to be all over but the shouting.
Finish the inventory.
You came all the way over here to tell me you left a message?
It's important.
Well, what's it about?
Well, listen to it. I'd like you to meet me tonight at the Metro Court around 8. And dress up. Maybe wear some of that Aztec treasure we had so much fun chasing after. You're not gonna walk out of my life. I'll see you tonight.